a deep meaning to this statement. This statement that says, risk takers are world shakers. Why? Because they have the deep understanding that to get a different result, you have to do things differently. Because they don't practice failed culture on failed patterns with failed peoples. That is what it is. That is why they achieve different results. That is why they transform things. Why am I saying this? Sometimes a lot of people say, you want to be president, you want to be this. Why don't you go and start as a councillor? Why don't you start from Senate, from governor, before you could be? Have you thought of the negative impact that we have on these people? Have you forgotten that people you hang around, you become like them in a period of time? Because you'll be contaminated unknowingly. Your dreams will change, your focus will change, your vision will change, everything about you will be changed because of the certain kind of people you run around with, people you hang around with, people you do things with. Do you know how many people that have died, their vision were killed in the name of trying to go and be councillor, senator, governor before they could become president? These guys lost their dreams on their ways. They lost their focus on their way. They gave up. They become like the people that could not make any positive impacts in their generation. People that could not get to their destination. People that could not achieve what Nigerians need. Les Brown said something. He said if you run around with 5 losers, you become the 6th loser. And that is the reality of life. And you want me to practice that kind of failed culture on failed patterns with failed politicians? No, I say no to that. Take this risk, support these new ideas, this new vision with this new person that has never been governor, senator, or council, so that we can shake the world, so that we can transform Nigeria. That is where the real transformation comes from, is from taking that risk. Recently, Nigerians called Tinubu a terrible president, the worst president so far. Is he not somebody that was governor for 8 years? Somebody that has been in politics for years? What has been the result today? And you said I should practice that same failed culture on failed pattern before I can become president, right? That is not the way forward. I say no to that. I refuse to go that way. That way will not produce any result. Let's understand this reality, that to get a different result, you have to do things differently. And if you understand what I'm saying, transformation will come. If you understand what I'm saying, victory will come for Nigeria. If you understand what I'm saying, liberation will come for us. Don't forget, a coalition that will retire all the old politicians, Tinubu and his team, is a coalition by Nigerians for Nigeria. And we can achieve that through unity. That is the solution we have to retire them in 2027.